People versus Go. GR number 168539, March 25, 2014. This is for criminal procedure, specifically jurisdiction over the person of the accused. Question: how can the court acquire jurisdiction over the person of the accused? Answer: jurisdiction over the person of the accused is acquired upon his voluntary appearance, upon his arrest, or voluntary surrender. Question: what is the remedy in case of lack of jurisdiction over the person of the accused? Answer: the remedy is to file a motion to quash the complaint or information on the ground of lack of jurisdiction over the person of the accused pursuant to Section 3, Paragraph C, Rule 117, which should be filed before he enters his plea. Facts of the case. This case was about the alleged conspiracy between a private person and a public official by allegedly entering into a contract for the construction, operation, and maintenance of the Ninoy Aquino International Airport International Passenger Terminal 3, or otherwise NAIA Terminal 3, which was allegedly grossly and manifestly disadvantageous to the government. Henry Go, herein respondent, in his capacity as president and chairman of a private company, entered into various contracts with the government through the then Department of Transportation and Communications Secretary Arturo Enrile. Hence, the complaint against them were filed before the Office of the Ombudsman for violation of Section 3, Paragraph G of Republic Act Number 3019, otherwise known as the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. Prior to the issuance of the resolution finding probable cause to indict both Henrigo and Secretary Enrile, the latter died. Thus, the Sandigan Bayan issued an order which required the prosecution to show cause why the case should not be dismissed for lack of jurisdiction over the person of the accused, considering that the accused was a private person and the public official, Secretary Enrile, the alleged co-conspirator, already died. The prosecution complied with the said order and maintained that Sandigan Bayan had already acquired jurisdiction over the person of Henrigo by reason of his voluntary appearance when he filed a motion for consolidation and when he posted bail. For his part, Henrigo cited the Sandigan Bayan's show cause order and filed a motion to quash the information filed against him on the ground that since he was not a public officer, nor was he capacitated by any official authority as a government agent, he may not be prosecuted for violation of Section 3, Paragraph G of Republic Act 3019. The Sandigan Bayan ruled in favor of Henry Go by granting the latter's motion to quash and dismissed the information against him. Hence, the prosecution filed a petition for review on certiorari before the Supreme Court. Issue: whether Sandigan Bayan erred in dismissing the criminal case on the ground that it has no jurisdiction over the person of Henry Go. Ruling: yes. The Sandigan Bayan erred in dismissing the criminal case in issue on the ground that it has no jurisdiction over the person of Henry Go. The Supreme Court agreed with the petitioner's contention that Henrigo's act of posting bail and filing his motion for consolidation had vested the Sandigan Bayan with jurisdiction over his person. The rule is well settled that the act of an accused in posting bail or in filing motions seeking affirmative relief is tantamount to submission of his person to the jurisdiction of the court. In this case, Respondent Henrigo did not make any special appearance to question the jurisdiction of the Sandigan Bayan over his person prior to his posting of bail and filing his motion for consolidation. In fact, his motion to quash the information of the criminal case in issue only came after the Sandigan Bayan issued an order requiring the prosecution to show cause why the case should not be dismissed for lack of jurisdiction over his person. Therefore, the Sandigan Bayan erred in dismissing the criminal case in issue on the ground that it has no jurisdiction over the person of Henrigo. In applying the foregoing, the petition was granted, the resolution of the Sandigan Bayan granting Henrigo's motion to quash was reversed and set aside, and the Sandigan Bayan was directed to proceed with deliberate dispatch in the disposition of the case.